What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 31. We started to see some stuff on the back of our defeat to Fulham, back-to-back defeats actually, against Reading at home and then Fulham away at Craven Cottage. But it's still been a bad run of form for Newport County. Instead, it's been the best run of form of the season so far in the Championship. Just 2 losses in our last 9 games. But our first game of this episode probably left me thinking it's going to become 3 in 3. And why is that? We've got Bristol City, the Robins coming to Rodney Parade to come and take us on, and as we know, these guys, we just haven't been able to match up with them. 3 straight games, 3 straight defeats. I was not looking forward to this one on the back of back-to-back losses. But first chance fell to us though. 3 minutes in, Gavin Humphrey smacking this shot wide as we look to go on the offensive early and find an early goal. And in 21 minutes in, another great chance here. Ravi Matondo and Lloyd, so good they named him twice, storming down the right-hand side, gets in behind the back line, but again, just couldn't squeeze it in between the posts. Getting closer though, hit the white beam and eventually the Robins would clear. And in the first half, you know, of all the problems we've had against Bristol City since the save began, they've kind of become like a division rival for us. Last year in League One and this year in the Championship, we had the chances, we'd looked the better team, and with 4 minutes to go, it is a thunderbolt from the vet. Ben Davies gets his 2nd of the year, first at Rodney Parade this season. And I don't know whether you guys would have noticed it pre-game, but with Davies, you know, he's always in the first team. I try not to drop him at any of our games because he's just head and shoulders above everyone else in terms of the overall ability he's got. And he's continuing to improve even at 29 years old. He smacks in our first, he makes it 1-0, and there were 12 minutes to go. Oh, should have been 2-0 up. Brilliant save there. Denied Ravi Matondo from closing the game out. But I was really surprised in this game how, I wouldn't say routine it was, but how much better I'd looked than the Robins. And with 10 minutes to go, I thought, don't just conserve energy, don't just knock the ball around, keep looking for more goals, because I'm sure we'll find them, and we would as well. Sam Pearson off the bench smashes one in at the near post, and I was thinking, finally, the run is going to be ended here in South Wales. Newport County 2, Bristol City 0, and with 5 minutes to go, a chance to make it 3. Sam Bowen rolls through Rabi, and Matondo gets another. The dilemma of where he's going to play in this team in the future is still uncertain. I really don't know, striker or wing, I'm still undecided, but at the moment he's capitalising on the injuries to Davies and Bound as he is our top scorer in the division. Final score, Newport County 3, Bristol City 0. It is over! It is over at the 4th attempt. We've finally beaten Bristol City. 3 straight losses, but now we get the better of the Robins. And we notched up our first victory against the lads from Ashton Gate. I really like it though, because they've become a division rival for us. You know our main rivals, they're Cardiff City and Swansea City in the South Wales derbies we've got. But I really like having like a division rival to battle with as you both try and progress in an RTG. Bristol City are that team, so I'm liking it every time we face them. We beat them there, our first victory to save against them, 3-0, the final score. And back to winning ways after back-to-back losses on Christmas Eve. So following that, 27th of December, heading to a snowy southeast London to take on Millwall at the Den. Isaac Davis' first game back from injury as we would try and get ourselves back-to-back wins. And 14 minutes in, it's back-to-back goals for Ben Davis. Does it once again. And, you know, I mentioned it, I often take Ben Davis off if we have a game in midweek around the 55-60 minute mark, so he'll recover. He's got enough stamina to recover for the midweek games, and this is the reason why. His quality shone through in League One, and it's shining through in the Championship as well. In the low 80s for overall, and still improving at 29 years old, Ben Davis gets his 2nd in 2 and 3rd of the year. The Lions would fight back though, 11 minutes to go for the break, and they get themselves their equaliser. Little dig ball into the middle, and a good finish as well as the Lions find their leveller. But just a couple minutes after that, you know, I mentioned before in this year's FIFA my defending at times is absolutely embarrassing, but going forward I back myself to score enough goals. 3 minutes later, some nice passing here, saw Tony Matthews roll the ball through to our goal scorer Ben Davis, spots the run of Isaac Davis, rolls him through, and talk about an instant return from injury for our number 30. Being out with a broken toe, he's been watching Rabi Matondo grab all the headlines in this Newport County side, but don't forget this guy won the League One Golden Boot last year. It's his 5th in 9. Davis back with a bang, puts us back in front. And I just don't know what to do, man. I keep on talking about it, but I don't know what to do. Bound has potential to be special. Isaac Davis has great potential and won the Golden Boot last year. But Ravi Matondo is just unbelievable. I just don't know who to play as our starting striker. I got 3 choices. and I'm just so indecisive. I really can't choose between them. But 65 minutes in, still leading by a goal. We would extend our lead to 2. Sam Bowen, the former Bluebird, gets his first of the year, makes it 3-1. He was a prominent member of our first 11 back in the first season. Since then, after the arrival of Ben Davis and Humphreys out of the academy, we don't see him as much. Whenever he does play, he does alright. First of the year, makes it Millwall 1, Newport County 3. Now 20 minutes to go, the Lions trying to get back in the game, and they would as well. Once again, a good ball into the middle, and a good finish as well. The Lions roaring back again for the second time in the game, this time reducing deficit to 1 and making it 3-2. But I thought, I can't defend against these guys. I can't defend, period. We might have got a clean sheet against Bristol City, but it was a rare one. Just got to keep on attacking, looking for more goals. Almost wrapped the game up, 60 minutes to go. Dylan Reese hits the bar as it's still 3-2. And with 11 minutes to go, a chance for Millwall to battle back from 2 goals down and make it 3-3. Conor Mahoney rolls it through to Babacar. Great dribbling, and Saville denied by a brilliant save by Price. I got to tell you, man, the lad with the samurai top knot in goal. 17 years old now, I think he is. He is brilliant. I mean, he is the future of the goalkeeper position for Newport County and for Wales as well. Once Webb leaves in January and the window is about to open after our final game in December here against the Hatters, Luton Town coming to take us on the Rodney Parade, I'm going to change his number to 1. It doesn't matter because he's got no number on the back of his jersey due to the common bug in this year's FIFA CM, but he is absolutely brilliant. He's really coming into his own now, and the future again for the goalkeeper position for club and country is definitely Price's to claim if he wants it. So yeah, final game of today's episode on the back of back-to-back victories at home and then away at the Den as well. Now taking on Luton Town. Fitting this will be our final game of December. This was the game in the reverse fixture where we picked up our first win at Kenilworth Road, won for the first time in the Championship. So Luton looking for revenge, looking to end our winning run after just 2, and heading to the game they would take the lead as well. Luton in front, great strike from range. It's 1-0, and after just 2 defeats in our last 11 games, they were looking to inflict another one on us here right before the January window would open. We had a chance in the first half. Humphreys denied, and it was still 1-0, and into 64 minutes in, this was just a really shocking moment for me. Trying to play out from the back as I always do, giving the ball away. And playing out from the back is fine if you're confident and competent enough. But in high pressure situations like that, just hoof it. Everyone wants to play out from the back. Everyone wants to retain possession. No one wants to see you just just launch it up long and hope that someone can get on the end of it. But sometimes you just need to. I should have done it there. Gifted Luton an easy goal. It's 2-0 at this point. I was thinking the job is probably done for the Hatters. Kept on fighting though. Kept ourselves in the game. And a lovely team goal here with 10 minutes to go. Saw Rabbi Matondo back in the starting 11. Make it 2-1. Get us back in the game. Give us a late chance at possibly clawing ourselves back from 2 goals down. Claiming a point and closing out December with 3 games without a loss. And our final chance, 5 minutes to go. Oh, Lloyd Payne off the crossbar. Humphreys with a great corner into the middle. The youth grads linking up, and Lloyd just couldn't keep the header down. Off the crossbar, still searching for his first goal of the season, and that would do it. Final score at Rodney Parade, Newport 1, Luton Town 2, and the Hatters come to South Wales and get their revenge. Our first win of the season came at Kenilworth Road, but in the reverse fixture, they get their own back and win by 2-1. So there it is then, there it is. Still 3 defeats in 12. Really good run of form for Newport County, despite the loss there. The January window does open. You see the Webb departure is confirmed. He's gone to Real Sociedad B. That's fine with me. He was our starting goalkeeper for all of Season 1 and most of Season 2. But Price is our main man between the sticks now. And after Woodowitz, one of the original Newport County players, left as well, we had around 1.5 million in the budget coming into January. I don't think we'll sign anyone permanently. But look at what we can do in the wage budget. We can get it up to around 55 to 60 grand a week. I'm not sure we'll sign anyone on a permanent deal in this January window, because if we need to bring in someone with quality, we'll need to sell 1 or 2 star players. I don't want to do that. We're in a really good run of form with Newport right now. We're 10th place in the Championship, and we're 10 points off the playoffs, where West Brom occupy that final playoff place. So there is still a chance we could sneak into the playoffs in this second half of the season. So I don't want to sell any of my star players to bring in someone good. But we could just maybe loan in a good top tier Welsh talent. Nico Williams, Ethan Mpadu, Dylan Levitt back in on loan again perhaps. I don't know. But that's definitely something I'm thinking about as the January window opens. We're now up to 3.5 star. Again, we're in 10th place in the table. And despite the loss to Luton there, with 18 games to go in the season, he won't catch the top 2. But 10 points behind the bag, he's in 6th place. There's still a chance, and an outside chance, we could push for a playoff place. But that will end today's episode of Club and Country, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed today's episode of CNC, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you for the next episode of CNC, where we'll discuss the January transfer window more very soon.